Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. What if I told you that the Packers are in the middle of a potential game-changing move that could reshape their defense and significantly boost their chances of another Super Bowl appearance? It's been swirling around rumors, and some credible sources are pointing towards a blockbuster trade involving one of the NFL's most explosive linebackers, Roquan Smith, from the Baltimore Ravens to the Green Bay Packers. This could be a seismic shift for the Packers' defense, especially considering how much they're looking to strengthen their linebacker core after the injury to Wyatt. And man, the stakes are high, not just for this season, but for the team's future as well. Let's dig into what's really happening here. The Ravens, sitting at 8-7, are in a tight playoff race, but they're also looking at some serious salary cap constraints. With Lamar Jackson's extension looming and a cap hit that's pushing $12 million, Baltimore is looking for ways to free up some space. The reports suggest they're willing to trade Roquan Smith, a player who's been nothing short of a beast this season, in exchange for draft capital, specifically a first-round pick in 2026 and a second-round pick in 2027. That's a lot of draft ammunition for the Ravens, who are in a bit of a rebuild mode on defense, especially with their secondary needing some serious upgrades. From the Packers' side, this move makes a ton of sense. They're currently sitting at 9-5-1, fighting for playoff positioning and looking to shore up a linebacker core that's been somewhat inconsistent. With Wyatt sidelined, the addition of a versatile, high-impact linebacker like Roquan Smith could be exactly what they need. Smith, at only 28 years old, has been a game wrecker this season. He's recorded 124 tackles, with 50 of those being solo stops, and his PFF grade is a solid 76. 6 overall, ranking him as one of the top linebackers in the league. Not only that, but his ability in run defense, coverage, and pass rushing makes him a perfect fit for the Packers' defensive scheme, which has been leaning on more dynamic and multifaceted players to disrupt defenses. This trade would also bring some immediate benefits. For starters, it would significantly bolster Green Bay's run defense, which has been a bit leaky at times, allowing an average of 4.2 yards per carry, something they're eager to improve. Roquan's presence could reduce that number closer to 3.5, helping the Packers control the clock and limit opponents' scoring opportunities. His ability to make tackles in the mid-zone and dominate the middle of the field means less room for opposing running backs and tight ends to operate. Plus, his tackling efficiency of 72% and minimal injury history make him a reliable presence on the field. And let's talk about impact beyond just the stats. Roquan Smith is a leader on the field, known for his high football IQ and relentless motor. His presence in the locker room and on game day could elevate the entire defense, especially in crucial third-down situations. The Packers have struggled at times with third-down conversions allowed and creating turnovers, areas where Smith excels. His knack for forcing turnovers, with 3 pass deflections and an interception this season, could turn the tide in close games and give Green Bay a competitive edge in high-stakes moments. Now, some might be skeptical, and I get it. The Ravens are known for their tough negotiations and cautious approach, especially when it comes to cap space and draft assets. There's also the question of whether Green Bay should be investing heavily in a linebacker when they could use help elsewhere. But the analytics and recent performance data make a compelling case. Smith's impact on the field would not only fill the void left by Wyatt, but also elevate the entire linebacking unit, which has struggled at times with coverage, something that's become more apparent as opponents have exploited those weaknesses. Looking at the bigger picture, this trade could be a statement move for the Packers. It's about building a defense that can contend with the best teams in the NFC, especially with the Eagles, 49ers, and Cowboys all looking formidable. A linebacker of Smith's caliber could be the difference maker that pushes Green Bay from a good team to a true contender. His ability to disrupt both the run and pass game, combined with the leadership qualities he brings, is exactly the kind of boost the Packers need as they aim for another deep playoff run. And what about the Super Bowl odds? Well, let's just say that adding a player like Roquan Smith could bump the Packers' chances significantly. Currently, they're considered long shots around plus 900, but with Smith in the lineup, some sports books are starting to see their odds improve, moving closer to plus 550. That's a testament to how much impact a single player can have, especially one with Smith's proven track record of elevating defenses. For the Ravens, on the other hand, the move might seem like a step back, especially with their cap situation and the need to rebuild their secondary, but it's a calculated risk aimed at a brighter future. It's also interesting to note that the Ravens have been signaling some rebuilding intentions, especially with hints from NFL.com about their focus on cap management and roster restructuring. Their main goal seems to be setting up for the future, even if that means trading a star linebacker now. Meanwhile, the Packers are looking to capitalize on this moment, especially with their defense needing more explosive playmakers. The addition of Smith could also give them an edge in key matchups, like against teams with strong running games or mobile quarterbacks, where his versatility could be the game changer. As we consider the potential impact, it's clear that Roquan Smith would be a huge boost for Green Bay. His ability to make plays all over the field, whether it's tackling, coverage, or rushing the passer, fits perfectly with what the Packers need right now. With Wyatt out, they've been searching for that dynamic presence that can change the game's momentum, and Smith might be just that. Plus, his experience in high-pressure moments, including playoff games, could help the Packers in crunch time, giving them a mental and physical advantage. And let's not forget the emotional aspect. Green Bay fans love players who bring intensity and passion, and Smith is exactly that. His reputation as a high-motor, relentless linebacker who leaves everything on the field resonates with the Packers' culture of grit and determination. Adding him to the defense would not only improve their statistical production, but also energize the locker room and fan base alike. It's a move that screams win now, but also build for the future, aligning with the Packers' long-standing philosophy of strategic roster management. So in summary, this potential trade is shaping up to be one of the most exciting developments of the NFL season for Green Bay. It's a bold move, but one that could pay huge dividends, bolstering the defense, improving their chances in the playoffs, and possibly setting the stage for another Super Bowl run. The NFL landscape is always shifting, and the Packers seem poised to make a statement. If this trade goes through, it will be a clear sign that they're all in on competing at the highest level once again. The fans are buzzing, the anticipation is building, and this could be the move that defines their season. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. As we wait for official confirmation, it's worth mentioning that this kind of move isn't just about today. It's about setting up the Packers for sustained success. The arrival of a player like Roquan Smith would send a strong message across the league and among fans that Green Bay is serious about contending for championships. It's about that relentless pursuit of excellence, about building a defense that can carry the team deep into January and beyond. For old-school Packers fans, this is reminiscent of the days when the defense was the backbone of the team, dominating at the line of scrimmage, dictating the tempo and leaving opponents scratching their heads. In the broader NFL context, this trade could also influence the playoff picture. A stronger Packers defense means tougher matchups for their rivals, and with Smith's playmaking ability, Green Bay can become a nightmare for offenses that want to rely on quick passes and big runs. Imagine the potential mismatches against teams like the Eagles or the 49ers. Roquan's coverage skills and tackling prowess could be critical in neutralizing their top playmakers. And for the fan base, this is more than just a strategic move. It's a statement of intent. The Packers have always been about smart, impactful moves, and adding Roquan Smith would be another feather in their cap. It's about winning at the highest level, about chasing Lombardi trophies, and about giving the fans hope that the best is yet to come. This move, if it materializes, will be talked about for years, a defining moment in this franchise's storied history. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. This is a story that's still unfolding, but one thing is for sure. The Packers are making moves, and they're doing it with an eye toward greatness. Keep your eyes on the team because the best is yet to come, and I couldn't be more excited to share this journey with you.